get ice in kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels, deal with devils. Kill kennels, I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Howdy, never been in a game cause I'm rowdy. Bad round me, not loudly. Tell you I buy out your team like some breads from Saudi. Cowley, Simon, X Factor. Man, it's all see how I enter through the back door. Sweat off your Max Factor limbs. Black and blue like your rep inter. Yeah, right to the center. Don't ask if you don't want real answer. I don't care, we're getting.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Paul George.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the Lakers have some offensive options. Coach Vogel said, quote, the great thing is we have wings who can initiate, but we also have to play through Anthony Davis at the top. His skill set is ridiculously versatile. LeBron summed it up, quote, I mean, he's AD. You get him the rock in his sweet spot and let him do the work. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Paul George out there with Norman Powell. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, they've got Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Davis in at the center position. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here's Lopez. 4-3. And George with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Well, we knew that Paul George was a long-limbed, exceptional defender coming out of Fresno. His offense, though, has been impressive from the time he has stepped between the lines on the NBA level.
The shot by James, no good. Stolen by Davis. Westbrook, the pass to Smart. Pass to James. And it's in there.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Now here's Leonard, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by James. For three. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 5 points.
Yeah, smart play from LeBron. Recognizing his best option was the pull-up.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
James against Leonard. Pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's George. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Well, Paul George has always had that aspect to his game. The mid-range where he can be efficient and effective is absolutely on point.
Now here's Westbrook. turned in an outstanding game against Utah. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. And finished off by Davis.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Nice shot by George.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by the Clippers. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a three. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. George has got 10 points.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
The Lakers call timeout.
Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Augustine, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Howard. Hartenstein pulls it in. You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option.
Here's Hartenstein. 9 points for him in his last game. He drops it from range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They need this. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Clippers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Batum. Here's Mann. And the three off target. The Lakers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
1:14 left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. And that one's good. Man, he's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Lakers call timeout.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Howard. Here's Reeves, defended by Kennard. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Malik Monk picks one up, and he makes the first.
Terrence Mann.
So he gets them both. The Lakers shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Monk. Trying to get back on track, and he lays it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Clippers in the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard on target from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Reeves, defended by Kennard. Here's Reeves. He picked up 10 in his last game. There's Howard with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 12 points in the game.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
James passes to Westbrook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Leonard, good.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Westbrook outside. Monk passes to James. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Monk, he's open. The shot that time not on target, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
A little mid-range shot is up. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That one drops for him.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
To the middle, looking to end the run, and Anthony with the lay-in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so here are the Clippers. They're leading by 8. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
Westbrook finds Monk. Lets it go from deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Monk's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Leonard for 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Down low. Westbrook with the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
George with the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Westbrook outside. That That shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Leonard, right side. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch-and-shoot game is on point.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Brook Lopez.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Well, DJ Augustin has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Here's Reeves. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. They get it back. Howard, the pass to Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
George against Smart. Back to Hartenstein. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Back to Augustine. Howard, the pass to Smart. That three's off the mark. For 3, George. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Kennard's got 6.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Clippers on top.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to an outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 14 points and 3 assists. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Russell Westbrook out there with Marcus Smart. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Anthony. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Here's George. Check by James. For 3, Powell. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Davis finds Anthony. The shot misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
And the basket by Leonard.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Davis, the pass to Anthony. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Leonard outside. Drives to the hoop. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Leonard against James. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
George against Smart. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Smart outside. Westbrook with it. Softly drops in the floater. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Goes back up. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Westbrook outside to the paint. And Davis slams it home.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
James against Leonard. Back to Lopez. Pass to man. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his fourth assist with that last one.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Leonard way outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Leonard. Outside Augustine. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's Mann. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got 12 points.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Monk. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Powell outside. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Reeves. Powell covers. Pass to James. Outside Monk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Now the Clippers with it. Jackson with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The three is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Howard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Reeves. Pass to Augustine. Fires in the triple. Augustine's got his first 3 points of the game.
DJ Augustine has turned himself into a feared three-point threat. Beautiful.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Augustine with it. Jackson in his pocket. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
Now Jackson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Mann. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's George in at the three, small forward. And rejected. Here's Batum. No good with the triple. And the Lakers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Anthony with a bucket.
That's one of the qualities you just love watching. I mean, Melo rises and fires, drops the J pretty much whenever he sees a little bit of space.
George outside. Clippers keep it alive. Leonard. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
George passes to Kennard. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Anthony misses. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches it. Anthony grabs the board.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
It's Smart on the wing. Back to Davis. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. Kennard with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Leonard. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Kawhi Leonard has averaged 25-plus across multiple seasons. We are talking about...
Whoa!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Leonard way outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Kennard. James against Leonard. The 15-footer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Back to Leonard. For 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
James passes to Smart. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And they get it back. Such a wide-open look.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to George. Shoots over Westbrook. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 7 tonight. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
And yeah, for AD tonight, it's really been a common theme. Just no one out there has been able to match his incredible energy.
It's George on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 24.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. The free throw drops for Leonard.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Here's Johnson. Up again. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Leonard gets the bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Augustine. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Leonard. The Lakers with a rebound. Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And here's Lopez. Leonard outside. Now George. From deep. Off on that one. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this win up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that.